Hi everyone, my name is Lisa and welcome to my kitchen. On this episode of Eat Kindly with me, we're going to be talking all about black sesame seeds as well as sharing 2 deliciously sweet desserts. Let's get started. Black sesame seeds is one of my favorite ingredients to cook and bake with. It's very different than white sesame seeds because it has a nutty, earthy, and very deep flavor. In Japan, they have all sorts of black sesame flavored things from cookies, cakes, mochi, and ice cream, bread, udon noodles, and ramen. The nutty, earthy flavor of black sesame seeds goes really well with red bean paste and matcha, so those are some common pairings you might see, especially in desserts like crepes and ice creams. It's also commonly used in savory dishes for things like dressings, ramen broths, and as garnishes on top of noodles and onigiris, which are Japanese rice balls. Black sesame comes in 3 different forms: whole form, powdered form, and it also comes in a paste form. I've been able to find all 3 of these at any Asian market, but if you're having trouble finding a certain one, you can just take black sesame seeds and grind them into a powder or a paste using a blender or a food processor. We're gonna start with the shiratama dango. So we're gonna start by mixing the shiratamako with the silken tofu. Once it gets a little clumpy like this, you can start using your hands to kind of mix it together. So once it comes together, it looks a little something like this. It's kind of like Play-Doh. People will often tell you that you want the texture to kind of be the softness of your earlobe. So I just went ahead and divided the dough into 8 pieces and then kind of rolled them into balls like this. We're just gonna flatten them just a bit with our fingers. This makes it easier for the dangos to cook through. To make the black sesame coating, we're just gonna combine 1 tablespoon of black sesame powder and about 2 teaspoons of sugar. And then just give that a good mix. Now we have to boil these to cook them, so I'm just bringing a pot of water to a boil. Drop the dangos in. And then just cook the dangos until they begin to float. So once they start to float, use a skimmer and kind of scoop them out of the pot. And then drop them into cold ice water to stop them from cooking. So I just plated some of the shiratama dango here. And then we're just gonna top it off with a bit of the black sesame powder. Super simple, easy, and such a great snack or dessert. I really wish I had some vegan ice cream here with me. That would like take it to the next level, but even on its own. Super soft, chewy, and the black sesame coating on top is just... Okay, time to move on to the next recipe. We're gonna be making black sesame waffles. All right, so for the waffles, we're gonna need some all-purpose flour, oil, sugar, baking powder, a little bit of non-dairy milk, and the star ingredient, black sesame paste. We're gonna start by adding in the sugar and baking powder into the flour. Also just gonna add a pinch of salt. And then we're gonna add in the soy milk, the oil, and black sesame paste. And then we're just gonna whisk that all together. You get this really nice, beautiful black sesame aroma and color, like that. The smell of black sesame really comes through. It smells super good. So I'm just gonna preheat my waffle iron here. All right, so my waffle iron is nice and hot now, so I'm just gonna spray it just a bit. And then I'm just gonna add in some of this waffle batter. And then I'm just gonna let my waffle iron do its thing till it turns green here. All right, it turned green, so I'm gonna open up the waffle maker. Oh wow, that smells amazing. Looks really good too. Oh, it's nice and crispy. Some maple syrup for good measure. So here we have the finished waffle. I just topped it off with some maple syrup. Honestly, these waffles are really good on its own because of the flavor and there's already some sweetness to it, but adding a little bit of maple syrup or condensed milk really brings out the earthy, nutty flavors of the black sesame seeds. I'm gonna give it a little taste test here. Cheers. That is delicious. Now I really wish I had some vegan ice cream. This would be super good with like a nice creamy vanilla ice cream. I'm like staring at these 2 right now and I don't know if this is overdoing it, but I'm gonna take a dango and eat it with a waffle. Whoa. If you've been curious about black sesame seeds at all, definitely give these recipes a try. They are so delicious, and pair them together, add some vanilla ice cream, some red bean paste, and oh, you got yourself an ultimate black sesame dessert. This is Lisa for Live Kindly. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more recipes like this one. Have you tried black sesame before? What's your favorite dish to make with it? Let us know in the comment section below.